In a landmark decision that could reshape India's biofuel industry, a genetically modified yeast has been officially approved for import. But here's where it gets controversial. This approval opens a new chapter in the nation's complex relationship with genetically modified organisms. The Genetic Engineering Appraisal Committee, GEAC, the central authority operating under the Ministry of Environment, Forest and Climate Change, has given the green light for companies, including Hyderabad-based Danisco India Private Limited, to import a specially engineered yeast for producing ethanol. This isn't just any yeast. It's a strain of Saccharomyces cerevisiae that has been genetically altered to potentially enhance the efficiency of biofuel production. However, this permission comes wrapped in a long list of some of the strictest biosafety conditions you can imagine, designed to ensure this lab-created microbe doesn't accidentally escape into our environment. Think of it as a high-security clearance for a microscopic organism. Danisco specifically plans to bring in 2,000 metric tons of this product, known as Synerxia Jade active dried yeast, from the United States every single year. The path to this approval wasn't quick or simple. It began at the 148th GEAC meeting, where the conversation then shifted to a critical question. Is this truly safe for our environment? This was the focus of intense discussions between the GEAC and another expert body, the Review Committee on Genetic Manipulation, RCGM. Their work resulted in a comprehensive risk assessment and risk management plan, RARMP, a detailed rulebook covering every conceivable scenario, from how the yeast is stored and distributed to how any waste is disposed of and decontaminated. This plan was finalized after much deliberation in late 2024, reviewed by the RCGM in early 2025, and then sent to the GEAC for final adoption. Based on this thorough groundwork and the RCGM's recommendations, the GEAC finally endorsed Danisco's application, but with strict strings attached. So, what are these rules? Danisco must follow the RARMP to the letter, under the watchful eye of institutional biosafety committees, IBSCs. Before a single gram of yeast is imported, the company must show regulators its pre-approved emergency action plans. For the first 5 batches, they even have to provide detailed RNA sequencing reports, a way to check for any other unexpected microbial contaminants. The yeast's use is strictly limited to ethanol production. Using it for anything else, like in food or feed, would require starting the entire approval process over from scratch. Access is to be limited only to trained staff. It must be stored securely with meticulous inventory logs, and the packaging itself is a feat of engineering, requiring triple-layer containment strong enough to survive transport. Every shipment must be boldly labeled as containing genetically modified organisms. If an accident does happen, the company is fully responsible for cleaning up the site and must report the incident to the IBSC within just 72 hours. Every truck carrying this yeast will have detailed records of what's inside, including quantities, container numbers, expiry dates, and transporter info. And every year, Danisco has to file a report with the GEAC to prove it's playing by all these rules. This entire approval is not open-ended. It's valid for only 4 years, as per regulations established under the Environment Protection Act back in 1989. This decision is a fascinating case study in balancing technological progress with environmental precaution. Does this level of stringent regulation provide enough protection, or does it stifle innovation that could help our energy sector? Is the 4-year approval period sufficient to monitor long-term effects, or should it be longer? What do you think? Is this a cautious step forward or a risky precedent? We want to hear your thoughts in the comments below.